Hello friends, welcome back to another episode on BigDenoPlays Kingdom Death. Today, after defeating the Dragon King in an epic clash, we are going back to splash around in the kiddie pool for a bit and hunt a white lion. So we are going to try and knock over our fist and tooth proficiency. We have Tam, who needs one more to gain fist and tooth proficiency. Elaine is also chasing spear, Egwene shield, and Arbel bow. So this is just all about getting the proficiencies and trying to get some resources. We are also hoping to go for a brawler armor set, and that requires some white lion bits. Which makes someone better with fist and tooth. So I'm excited about trying that out. I don't think I've ever played with that in a campaign before, but we're going to try and get that. So aside from that, the white lion is good adversary, basic adversary. You get to not worry about super dense hit locations and a few other things. So. He's all good, so let's get started on the hunt, friends. So most of these are the same. Egwene's had a few small changes to her setup. We've given her the dragon skull helm, just because it's got it, and I can create the reds that it requires. So we're going to depart now, and we're going to remember a lot of things in this game that we haven't remembered the last few. Let's depart. The first being, we are in fact going to remember. So quixotic. If you're insane when you depart, gain 1 survival, 1 strength token. Very good. Elaine is not quixotic. Arbel is quixotic and he is insane, so he gains 1 strength token, but he can't gain survival. And Tam, he's not quixotic, he's just a beast as is. So we're going to hunt a level 2 white lion today. Bit of a risk, but I like it. So herb gathering, we can do a herb gathering. Do we drag this? No. We can do a herb gathering on any spot. We're going to do it on this spot just before overwhelming darkness. So let's see, and we'll also do the mineral gathering there as well. But to begin with, we'll start with Arbel, moving on to this first space, a lion's sculpture. Alright, well, each hero survivor gains 1 understanding and 1 insanity. So that's going to trigger an understanding insight for Elaine, which is awesome. So let's go and roll Elaine's insight roll. And then Arbel will roll his random hunt event. So Elaine's insight roll, she rolls a 1. I think that's gain a speed token. Let's find out. And then we roll a random hunt event. Insight. No, you can re-roll 1 hunt event result in this hunt phase. Okay, hunt phase epiphany. Very good. Alright, well, good work, Elaine. Egwene does the next one. You know what I'd love to see? I'd love to see one of those. All survivors suffer 1 brain event damage. I'd love to see a little baby white lion cub, hey? How good would that be? All good. So the next one will be Elaine. So she will get to re-roll 1 of these hunt event rolls. Oh! I just remembered we're supposed to do one of Arbel's hunt events. All right, Arbel's hunt event from the first one, 47. Banquet trees. Aha! If any survivor has a sickle, they carve a line across the tree, drawing blood. The fruit instantly sours. End this event. Yes! Good. All right, and now we'll roll Elaine's, and we get a 41. Does the settlement have a saviour? We sure do. It's Lanfear. So I'll tell you a bit of a fun story here. The event revealer gains 1d10 insanity. Elaine, getting a bit crazy on us. Whoa! Calm down. And a -1 evasion token. The saviour appears in the dreams and defends their home. The event revealer gains 1d5 survival. Gains 1 survival. Good. Does any survivor in the settlement have the Twilight Sword? Yes. Great. Alright. Yeah, so part of the reason why I named our saviour Lanfear is because the saviours have a lot to do with the dream world. And so Lanfear was a master of the dream in the Wheel of Time. So I thought it was an appropriate name for a survivor that is a saviour. Tam will do our final event, and then we have the herb gathering and mineral gathering that we're going to remember. Let's go, Tam. 47. Oh, have we done 47 before? Is that like clean water? Oh, we literally just did that. Oh, that's tidy as. Take that. Love having a sickle. All right, let's do herb gathering. So all survivors gain 1 survival, which is fantastic. Arbel doesn't gain survival though. So each survivor makes a gathering roll. So the way that this works is each survivor gets to nominate a number of dice that they want to roll. So I'm going to start by rolling 3 dice on the first ones. So Arbel's going to roll 3. If you roll doubles, you don't get to count your roll. It counts for nothing. So I believe, yeah, 2 or more die results are the same. Otherwise, add all your die results together to determine your gathering score. So Arbel, 1, 8, and 5. That's a total of 14. Egwene will roll 3 dice. 8, 4, and 9 is a total of 21, which it takes us to 35. So Elaine will roll 2. 4 and 9 is 13, so that takes us to 48, which is excellent. And it doesn't really matter what Tam rolls, because we're in the highest bracket we can get. 48. Gain 2 fresh acanthus strange resources. All survivors gain 3 survival because we have cooking. 1, 2, 3. And we gained a random vermin resource. So we can start to get excited about vermin now because we've got cooking. So we get a sword beetle. And 2 fresh acanthus. 1. Come on. There it is, 2. Awesome. Alright, so herb gathering is great when you have a sickle because you immediately get to increase your survival significantly. So we've got everyone at max survival now except for Arbel, who can't gain survival. Let's do some mineral gathering, shall we? So this time, however, only one person rolls on the pickaxe table. And that is the person with the bone sickle, which is Egwene. She rolls a bone sickle mineral gathering roll. Ideally, we want a 6+ on this, so let's have a look. A 4, we gain a broken lantern. She suffers 2 event damage to her arms. Suboptimal, but we gained a broken lantern. Alright. At least we didn't lose our pickaxe. So, finally, we are back to Arbel on this marked territory. If any survivor has 3 understanding, we do, doesn't matter. Let's go, random hunt event, white first again. Oh my god, we're going to the portcullis again. And we can't even do anything at the portcullis. Come on, where's a white line cub when you want one? Stupid portcullis. Alright, come on, Arbel. 17. Face to face. Amidst the sea of stone faces, one catches the event revealer's eye. They feel compelled to investigate. Arbel, you gain 1 courage, which doesn't help you at all, and you investigate, and you roll an 8. The face is your own, but older and wiser. Gain 1 survival, which you can't gain, and 1 understanding. Very good, mate. Well done. Alright, overwhelming darkness. Everyone has plenty of courage here, so we shall all walk the path of the brave. So we'll do this, done this a number of times now. So Arbel, the path of the brave, a 7. He suffers 1 event damage to his arms. Egwene, she rolls an 8. She suffers 1 event damage to her arms. Well, she's got to stay away from the arms, that's dangerous. Elaine, 4. Gain a -1 evasion token. All other survivors gain a survival. Not helpful. And Tam, a lantern 10. Gains the leader fighting art. I don't think he wants to take leader. He's quite happy with what he's got. And we make it through the hunt relatively unscathed. In we go, into the White Lion. The showdown, the White Lion. Alright, so we have a tall grass terrain card. Let's find a tall grass terrain card. There it is. And then let's shuffle the rest of these terrain cards together. So we have 2 random terrain cards. So we have a sinkhole. Well, that's pretty much irrelevant. And a giant stone face. That is not irrelevant. That is helpful. That is helpful indeed. Who's got our highest evasion now? Sam. Okay. And a giant stone face. Awesome. Alright, so the White Lion deck, he has Cunning now, which is a terrible trait, very annoying. And 5 Advanced and 10 Basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's his resources, that's our resources, we're good. Let's go to the showdown board. That's what we look like. Okay, let's get cracking. So, first things first is we draw an AI card. It is Bat Around, closest threat in facing, in range. It's an accuracy 5+. He is +1 speed and +1 damage because he's a level 2. So Tam is the target. So he's going to be rolling 3 dice. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Attacking Tam. So speed 3, 5+, goes to 8+ because of the 3 evasion that he has. And that becomes 10 because he's in the tall grass. 8, 2, 6. No hits. After damage does not trigger. Now, at the end of the monster turn, he extends his claws. However, there is a flow on this cunning card. So we have an opportunity to do a flow. So we are going to, first of all, punch with Tam by using a surge. And he will see if he gains his survival back. He does not. So he gains +1 accuracy from Fist and Tooth. So he's hitting on 8s, which goes to 7s. Come on, Tam. A 7, beautiful. Oh, -1 movement token. If we can get that, that would be fantastic. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll use our Fated Blow on this attack. Yeah, he's critting on a 6, so we definitely want to try and get that crit. Doesn't knock him down though, which is what I was hoping to do. So let's see what we roll in terms of the wound. It's a crit. He gains a -1 movement token. And we gain a random White Lion resource. And we gain... Oh, the cat eye. Well, don't really need it, but fair enough. Probably not going to use it. Then Tam is going to do a dash to here. Then we are going to do Elaine. She is also going to surge. She has the Lantern Halberd. And she has +1 speed. So she gains 1 hit. Oh, don't chop his dick off, Elaine. Don't do it. I don't want you to do that. Elaine, listen to me. I do not want you to chop that idiot's dick off, alright? Okay. Thank you for listening to me. It's a wound though, because she has 1 strength. Oh, is it a wound? Actually, I better check that. She's only got 1 strength. Oh no. She's got an extra strength from Red Fist. So does everyone. Okay, so yeah, he's toughness 10, yep, and the Lantern Halberd's strength 7 by itself, so that's fine. After attacking with the halberd, did I say I was using Devastating? I did, so I have an extra wound. The Lantern Halberd, after attacking, if standing, you may move up to 2 spaces directly away from the monster. So she'll move to there. So that's the end of our 2 surges and Tam's dash. So we'll go to the monster screen and you can see that there is now no monsters adjacent. So the target, there's no one to suffer grab. We have Elaine triggering her spear proficiency. And we have Tam triggering his fist and tooth. He's just got to stay safe now. Alright, Arbel, he is going to shoot his bow. He's -1 accuracy, so that means the Vespertine bow hits on 7s. But he has bow specialist, so he re-rolls missed hits. And he gets 3 hits. Come on, Tam. Don't be ridiculous, mate. Oh, an impervious hit location. But we could potentially get a crit because this is a deadly weapon. Okay. Well, we'll do the impervious hit location first because there's no danger in anything happening there. We could get a white line resource. So the Vespertine bow is deadly, which means we need a 9 to crit. Arbel doesn't have any innate luck. That's a 2, but Arbel definitely does a wound on a 2, except you can't wound this location. So nothing. The Beast's Knee, same deal as before. That is an 8. It's not a crit, but it does do a wound. And then the Beast's Maw, it's a 5. It does do a wound, but it does not crit. So we didn't fail, so we don't have to trigger the failure reaction. That's a bow proficiency point gained. Arbel, well done. Oh. Egwene, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is going to go. We want to move Arbel onto the thing. No, I think he's just going to stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the rear. So Egwene is going to swing with the shield. So this is a tricky one. We just want to try and get the proficiency point on the knuckle shield. So she's got plenty of strength to play with the knuckle shield. She's just got to score the hit. So she's got no accuracy, so she's a 7 plus. That's 6 plus in the rear. Come on, Egwene. Oh, I actually didn't want 3 hits. Oh, no trap. So the special rules on this is if you successfully wound this with this weapon, you block 1 for free. So we will do that. What do we want here? That's a reflex. That's a failure, that's a failure. So we'll do it in that order. And hope we can get a crit. So Egwene is strength 7. And the knuckle shield is 1 strength. This white line is toughness 10. So that means she needs a 2 to wound and a 10 to crit. Come on, Egwene. It's a 9, which is a wound, but not a crit. So she gets to block 1 for free. Put that there, which is awesome. So we ignore that failure reaction. This one, same as before, 2 to wound, 10 to crit. It's a 6 to wound. And this one, let's see if we can get a 10 to crit. That'd be awesome, so he doesn't do the reflex. Come on. Oh, no, but it's a wound. Okay, so he's going to do a full move forward. But before he does his reflex action, we can actually do some survival actions. Now, both Elaine and Tam have already surged this turn during the monster's action. So they can't surge, but Elaine could walk away by dashing. She is very dashing. alternatively, Arbel could also surge and have a shot with his bow to try and knock him down. But I don't think I want to spend his survival. Yep, so what we'll do is Elaine will will dash away. She'll move to here. So the monster now full moves forward in a straight line. His movement 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to here. Tam goes down and he suffers grab, which is 2 damage per monster level to a random hit location to his hands. He's also knocked down. So Elaine's turn. She hasn't gone yet. Does she blow the Gorn to stand up Tam? Well, at the moment he's not a threat, but there's a lot of cards in the White Lions deck that rely on. So what's going to happen is Elaine is going to blow the Gorn. So Tam will now stand up for free. And he gains 1 armor to each hit location. And then she'll move to here. She's already surged, so she can't attack. Tam stands up. We'll now do Tam's action. He's going to have a swing. An 8 is a hit, a 4 is a miss. No trap. Okay, so Tam is as always critting on a 6. We will need to see what he rolls for his damage. So let's see if he doesn't crit. So what he rolls, it's a 7, so that is a crit. Boom. And whenever the white line draws AI, roll 1d10. Okay. Awesome. So then Tam's going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to here. Alright, wow. Good first turn, friends. The White Line's AI card. First of all, he draws the AI card. Then we roll this dice. It's not a 1 or a 2, so we don't discard the card. So he is going to do this. The last survivor to wound that is in range is Tam. Okay. Well, what we're going to do is, so he's targeting Tam. We're going to use this flow opportunity to make an attack with Elaine. Her Lantern Halberd has reach. So she's going to make an attack once again. She's 3 speed, hitting on a 4+. That's 2 perfect hits, wow. Roll that for your crits. Full move. Full move, but both of those are failure reactions. Okay, well, let's do Elaine's wound. Anything but. It's a wound. And anything but on that one. It's a wound. Neither of those are failures, neither of those are crits. So after attacking, she gets to use the Lantern Halberd to move back 1 space. She'll go here. So now the White Lion will move into attack Tam. 1, 2. He's rolling 3 dice to hit here because of the +1 speed. Accuracy 2+, goes to 5+, which goes to 7+ because of the grass. So that's no hits. Now he would do his grab from cunning. So he would do his grab from cunning, but at this flow opportunity here, Tam is going to make an attack using a survival action. He doesn't gain his survival back. So Tam's going to roll to hit. That's 2 4s, that's no hits. He will then dash. Yep, new turn, so he's fine. He does gain his survival back for his dash. He's going to move to here. Elaine is also going to dash at that flow. Sorry, it was at this flow, not that flow. Around to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's now no monsters adjacent, so he doesn't do his full move away from a random survivor. So everyone has gained their weapon proficiency point, including Elaine and Egwene with her shield, which is excellent. So now it is Operation Get as many resources as we can. So Tam will move in to the rear. See if we can hit. A 7 is a hit in the rear. Come on, Tam, you can do it, buddy. The beast's heal. Oh, knocking him down. Let's go, Tam. 4 is not a knockdown because it's not a critical, but his strength 1 plus 4 is 5, plus he gets his armor, which is 6, plus acid palms, so that is a wound. No crits. He's already surged this turn, so he is stuck there. Let's do the 1, 2, 3 to here with Egwene. She'll spend a survival to put up block with her shield. And then she will also make an attack with her Zanbato. So she hits on a 6, but she doesn't have an accuracy, so she just hits on a 6. No hits. Alright, it's Arbel's turn. One, 2, 3, 4 to here. And he'll shoot with the Vespertine bow. 7s to hit. Re-rolling missed hits from bow specialist. Just the 1. The straining neck. Arbel crits on a 9. He fails to wound. Alright, well, we've got Elaine left. Egwene, we don't really want her to be tanking that much. But let's see what Elaine can do. So she'll move into the rear. With the Vespertine bow after standing and making an attack. If you have a shield in your gear grid, spend 1 survival to move 3 spaces directly away from the monster. 1, 2, 3. And block 1 for free. So he'll do that. A couple of blocks up, which is helpful. Yep, Elaine's swinging in the rear. Hit, hit, hit because of the rear. Oh. Come on, Elaine. Ah, well. At least it's Elaine. The attacker is doomed to perform a basic action targeting the attacker. Well, if it's going to be anyone to trigger the trap, we want it to be Elaine. So the white line is basic action. He is rolling 3 dice on a 3+ because of her evasion. She doesn't have a block up, so that's 3 hits. Arms, 1, 2. Body, 1, 2. Legs, 1, 2. That's the basic action, that's the trap, and that is the turn. The white line is about to have his turn. So at the start of his turn, we roll a dice, and on a 1 or a 2, the persistent injury triggers. Oh shit. Oh shit. The Beast's Temple. How good is that? It would have been a maul. Alright, at the end of the turn though, oh no, we end the monster's turn. No, at the end of each monster's turn, he does do cunning now. So there is a flow. We will attempt to make some attacks during the flow. Firstly, it will be Egwene with her Zanbato. She's in a swing in the rear. That's a miss. Come on, Tam will go. Surge. He gets his survival back. 6 is not a hit. Come on. Come on, Tam. No. Elaine, she is going to surge for an attack. 2 hits on Lantern 10s. Perfect hit. You haven't anything on perfect hit, have you? Nope. Oh, she's got Spear Special. I could have cancelled the trap. Would I have cancelled the trap? No. Good. 2 hits. Beast's Maw and Beast's Chest. Alright. We'll do this one first. It's a wound, but it's not a crit. And we'll do this one. Give me a 10. Come on. Oh, no, but it is still a wound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's too far away to shoot with that, so that is it. Elaine will stay where she is. So he's going to target a survivor at random to run away with. So 1, 2, 3, it's Elaine. 4, 5, 6, it's Tam. 7, 8, 9, it is Egwene. So Egwene is going to be grabbed. So he's going to grab her. He's going to move away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's placed down in front of him. And she takes 2 damage to a random hit location. That hit location, of course, it's the hands. Oh no, Egwene. Don't die me, Egwene. It's a 3. Let's have a look at a 3. Wow. Arms. Bleeding. Gain 2 bleeding tokens. Oof. That is like the best possible result. Aside from just being knocked down. Whew. She's got bandages on her. Alright, well, we've only got 2 wounds left to do. Everyone's gained their proficiencies. Elaine is the most likely and also the one most likely to stop the trap. And she's also in range. She can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into his rear. Swing with her lantern halberd on a 3. 2 hits, that's all we need. Excellent. So anything but a 1. Very good, but we did that one first, so that's okay. And then anything but a 1. A critical! You hack off the monster's hand. Spend 1 survival to treasure this moment forever. And gain 1 permanent strength. Well done, Elaine. Good for you. We need 1 more wound. Tam will go. He's going to spend a survival to dash. Does he get the survival back? It's a 6, so he does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, into the rear. Come on, Tammy. Tammy Althor. Let's go, buddy. 7's a hit. Don't be the trap. The beast's femur. Critting on a 6 to get the job done. It's a 7. Over. Gain a random white lion, a resource. Fight. Oh, shimmering mane. Well, that's a comprehensive victory there. We possibly could have even gone for a level 3, but yeah, I suppose we would have had to take a lot more hits from, particularly on Egwene. She doesn't have enough of an armor set yet. But I think we're almost ready to take on the Dung Beetle Knight, friends, so unlucky. Alright, well, the white line is defeated, and we are going to be gaining some resources, that is for sure. So we don't have a level 3 white lion, so we can't do a saga. And we gain 2 hunt XP and a weapon proficiency level. 2 hunt XP. Tam achieved age 3. Egwene achieved age 2. Return from showdown and advance the year. The Fist and Tooth Mastery has been achieved, friends. We did it. We did the job. 6 white lion resources. Here we go. Great cat bones. Nutsack. Golden whiskers. Great cat bones. Lion tail. White fur. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 basic resources. A lantern. I don't like lanterns. An organ. A bone. Question mark. Alright, well, we go back home and we have a Gorm climate and principal conviction. This is one of the other really interesting choices. Let's do a settlement events first. And then we'll do our age. So Egwene age 7. Alright. Short memory must have a don't murder anyone. Oh, glossolalia. I'll take glossolalia. I'll tell you what, I'll take anything that doesn't involve people dying. Alright, which survivor would we like? You know what? I think the glorious Cadswain, the Babbler, the Twilight Sword Knight. Everyone thinks she's an idiot anyway. It'll be her. She's going to do it. She rolls a 5, which is actually a 6. And she gains the Endless Babble impairment. Departing survivors gain +1 insanity. You may not encourage. That's Endless Babble. Alright, that's all good. Gorm climate. Let's have a climate of gorminess. It's a 4 thanks to Cadswain's +1. So +1 to home endeavours and nothing else. Alright. We got out of it okay, friends. Another Lantern year. We do have the principal conviction. This is a cool story event. We've survived. We've survived for this long. Survivors must find a reason to be, treasure the darkness in all its mystery, or seek to master it and grow strong. So, this is always a really challenging choice for me. Barbaric gets you Hands of Heat, which I do like. You get a cool survivor. And the Barbaric principle, I think I prefer it to the Romantic principle. It's just everyone straight up gets a permanent strength. So that's a really strong ability. Romantic is whenever you gain a fighting art, you draw 3 and choose 1. In a mathematics game, in a game of dice rolling, anything that reduces the randomness, i.e. permanent strength, is good, but by the same token, The fighting arts are often what can shape a survivor into being really effective. I normally go barbaric. So let's have a look at what other options are. The settlement celebrates with an excessive feast. Lose all resources, including the storage. If 10 or more resources are lost this way, departing survivors gain +1 permanent luck and the prey disorder. Yeah, we will definitely go romantic, I think, because I normally go barbaric. Let's try to treasure the mystery. So we add Bone Witch to the settlement story events next year. And we gain the Principal Romance. So we're going to get to choose 3 fighting arts and select 1 to keep, which seems fine. Okay, so now we roll a dice and we see what we get for this one. So this roll is, if we get a 6+, we get a survivor with +4 understanding. Otherwise, we're about to see potentially some resources gone. So let's see what we roll. It's a 6. 4 understanding of the following ability, Legend Caller. Well, who do we want to be our Legend Caller? Someone who's going to continue hunting, probably. Someone who hasn't taken much of a beating. Well, let's go for, yeah, I mean, Elaine's not bad. Egwene's better. She's got megalophobia. We've got to start thinking about the future. Yeah, let's go for... Let's go for Egwene. I feel like she is gonna be very important to get out on missions. Legend Caller. She can use 53 whenever we go past Overwhelming Darkness. Excellent. Alright. She also gains 4 understanding. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 7 endeavours to spend this lantern year. Let's put all of our resources into the storage. White fur. Lion tail. Cut bones. Golden whiskers. Nutsack. Great cut bones. Shimmering mane. Eye of cuts. Broken lantern. Question marks. Monster bone. Monster organ. Broken lantern. 2 acanthus and a sword beetle. Alright, not bad. Probably not as good a haul as we would have got if we went for an antelope, but it's okay. Let's do our innovation first. Monster bone, monster organ, monster hide. And innovate. Because that will shape what we do with the rest of the decisions, I think. Alright, once again, we still have no still have no Song of the Brave. So, Gorm climate continues to be a fucking menace. Alright, our first innovation is scarification. Rubbish. Partnership. Ooh, scrap smelting might be the go. Pedal spirals, definitely scrap smelting, friends. And we'll take it because it doesn't add anything to the deck, and we can start scrapping our scrapping our lanterns into iron, which is something we need evidently for dragon armor. So that's good. Scrap smelting allows you to turn your scrap into iron. Cool. And you can also spend an endeavour to build a blacksmith. Is that something we can do? Yeah, I think we definitely got to go for an antelope next turn. All right, let's see if we can build the items we want from the brawler armor. So we need to build white line gauntlets and a lion skin cloak. So from the Caterium, white lion gauntlet, what do we need for that? Great cat bones and white fur. And what about for the lion skin cloak? Where's that? Lion skin cloak. We need 2 white fur for that. Alright, well that's no good. Well, let's make the gauntlets because we can. Cool. So that's all right. What we'll probably do, because we have that white lion or the shimmering mane, so let's turn that into 2 hide resources. Got a lot of organs. A lot of organs. Time to have a think. Okay, well, we've got some not great resource drops that turn. But the good news is that we did get some potentially interesting resource drops for cooking. So we'll definitely go for an antelope this year. We really want to try and max out the resources, so we're going to take some jet survivors. But in the meantime, we do have age to do for both Egwene at age 2. So let's see what she gets at age 2. Age 2, pick yourself up a random +1 strength. Tam also leveled up to age 3, and he picks up a 6, which is +1 permanent movement. That's all. This guy's a jet. By the way, Fist and Tooth Mastery gives you +2 permanent accuracy and +2 permanent strength. So, despite being blind, he's +2 accuracy. Despite being weak as piss, he's now strength, acid palms, armored fist. He's going to be great. When we get him the full brawler armor, he's going to be awesome. So we're definitely trying to work towards that. So we may end up fighting a phoenix because we need to fight a phoenix for some of that stuff. Very cool. All right. I didn't get to roll of fighting heart there, so that's a shame. What we are going to do though is we've got some jet survivors now. So let's use some of those for some remind me what it's called, Deno. It's called shared experience. There we go. So the shared experience is going to come from Tam, and he's going to just give 3 survivors enough experience to level up to get to age 2. So we will make those 2 survivors be, and Moraine's age 1, Grendale, she will gain 2 Hunt XP, so she rolls an age roll. A 3. What is going on? Gain 1 permanent strength. She only got +1 permanent evasion. Alright. That's Grendale. Then we'll do Semirage. And she gets to roll a 7, which is finally gain a random fighting art. So we get to get 3 fighting arts and draw 1, the first time we get to use the principle. Alright, the first one that she gets, not that one, is Carapace of Will. The second one she gets is Last Man Standing. And the third one she gets is Burning Focus. I do like Carapace of Will, but I think we'll use Burning Focus because that's, firstly, it's very in keeping with her character. So, yep. And then the last person that we'll lay into will be Aranga. Cool. And he gets 12, which is random fighting arts. So first one can be Backstabber. Oh, here we go. Gain yourself that dagger proficiency, mate. Let's get us some daggers. Ambidextrous. Timeless Eye. Oh my god, I can't believe you got Timeless Eye and Backstabber. Ugh! Backstabber is really great. It is on a perfect hit with a dagger. Your first wound attempt gains devastating 1. Timeless Eye is your perfect hit is a 9 or a 10. And Backstabber also gives you a bonus if you have secretive. I think I'll take Backstabber because there's some decent options in there. And we'll definitely switch his proficiency over to dagger. Her proficiency, sorry. Good dagger. Alright, so that's all of our endeavours spent. We've added the white line gauntlets, so we're 2 pieces into the white lion and brawler set. That's the 2 pieces. We need some more white fur. So we'll definitely hunt another white lion, but I think we might go chasing an antelope this year for the cooking. So let's look forward to cooking some bits of white antelope, screaming antelope. Next showdown phase. Very excited about that. We made it to the principal conviction. We've got a solid, healthy population, and we managed to get Fist and Tooth Mastery, which is awesome. Everyone in the settlement now has Fist and Tooth Mastery, which means you get to jump up and down whenever you want. So the weapon specialization for Fist and Tooth means you can jump up at the start of your turn or at the start of a monster turn, which creates much more strategic opportunity to dash, which is awesome. So outstanding. Now what we're going to do is get shields, and we'll have the 2 best proficiencies locked in. So bow proficiency is always good, particularly when you've got the Vespertine bow. It's just nice to have it. Reroll missed hits, just handy. So he's 2 away from that, so he should get over the line, barring a disaster. The shield proficiency, that one will be a bit trickier, but maybe we'll spend some survival and do some nightmare training soon for Egwene. Alright, well done team. Look forward to seeing you all in the next episode. Thank you.